I'm just gonna go ahead and tell myself that, this is me giving birth to my new reality. I'm watching doggone YouTube videos on, birth, the pregnancy, and everything because I'm gonna make this as real as possible. I've decided that if I'm, not if, since I'm going to be clean from liquor, I am going to make this new life fantasy as real and as fun and as adventurous and as healthy as possible. I couldn't care less about the opinions of others who did not take all of the time that I took to spend by myself doing shadow work. Today was very humiliating amongst the other days that I have been humiliated by my past experience. I am no longer being a part of that situation or that experience, and I'm going to begin to trust myself. I traded with Charlemagne. I gave him this little sheep. Mary had a little lamb, whatever we were singing. And I took this little toy and another toy from him that, I don't see him playing with, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't play with them. I'm going to give him his little toys back, and I'm going to take my little white creature over there before I end up seeing it again and it be brown, purple, green, orange, anything other than, white as snow. And I'm going to take my little black ass into my new life and admit, make peace, and, that this is just what it is. The people that I have been a part of spiritually, bloodline, all of that, they just don't want the things that I want. We are just not supposed to be together forever. And, the way that we have been programmed to believe and think and all of that, I'm letting all of that stuff go today. The way that I was just handled, letting go of 7 years of building and creating, and to have someone that I've been with for all of these years to behave the way that they behaved when someone broke into the property and took a lot of different things that I just invested in for my new life, and the things that they take. And I've never been a material person, but because even the little rocks and crystals and so everything was handpicked from my walks, and just, everything. I broke down snotting and everything, and this man couldn't hold me or anything because he had something to do with it. They even took my bike that's been sitting out there in the heat, and it's got holes, and he wanted to make sure I couldn't take the bike or anything. I wasn't even going to take some of the stuff that he took, that, I know that it had somebody that cared, that somebody that had, I don't want to say cared, okay, because that's taking it too far, because somebody that cared about me wouldn't have had any parts of it, but it had to be someone who knew me, because some of the things that were taken, they knew, like, why wouldn't they take the silver pole? Why would they take the other ones? Also, certain things that were taken were certain things that I had been speaking to him about as far as going into my future. That's the only reason why the fingers point to him. And when I bring it up to him, he's saying that I can't, stay here until I get on my feet. Anytime I try to bring up any topic concerning the truth, he puts me out. He is abusive and some more stuff. So he's got my passwords. He got all of this stuff, I'm so disgusted because I know he had somebody help him do it and everything. And ever since I started saying I know that he's down low, even went out to the garden and took certain things out there. It's just certain things that were removed, certain trash and certain, to make me look confused and start snapping so he could say the severity of my mental health again. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep posting wherever I can post. At first I kept being locked out of my accounts. Now here we go. I'm gonna survive this, and when I do, I'm gonna be on the other side of this tunnel saying you can do it too.